So we popping out like this?
Yeah.
All right.
Opposite sides of the person in front of
Am
you.
I taller?
Yes.
Then you need to be in the front.
Oh, okay.
Whichever way.
Am I popping out or
opposite
just
way.
sitting?
She's just in the front. She doesn't pop, right?
Yeah, she doesn't pop. She stays still.
Should I be like,
Wait. So after we do all the hello things,
Right.
you're gonna say we're Burn Mill?
We're awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, let's just leave it with we're Burn Mill. Check out Facebook, or check out
Check us out on Film Speak.
Check Joanne.
Just let Joanne, since Joanna's in front, just let her say it.
check what?
Say, we're Burn Mill,
We're
check
Burn
us
Mill.
out on Film Speak.
Then what
That's
do we
it.
do?
We're Burn Mill. Check us out.
And
on
then
Film
we start
Speak.
fighting.
Yeah, sounds good.
So all we're saying is we're Burn Mill. Check us out on Film Speak. We're not saying when or.
Welcome to another episode of Film Speak. I'm your host, Bill. Maniacal laugh, and I'm Lana. Joanna couldn't be here today because she's super awesome.
Welcome back to Film Speak and the first episode of our new season here on DATV. We had so much fun last year, we had to come back and do it again.
I'm glad to be back bringing our love of film to you, whether you like it or not. Kind of like the regret of a bad prom date.
Today we'll be talking about children in film. They say kids are hard to work with on film and on stage.
Not if you have a cattle prod.
Billy, you can't do that.
It reminds me of a story I heard about the child actor Jackie Cooper.
I will probably regret this, but what did you hear?
When he was doing The Champ, the director needed Jackie to cry for a key scene, and he couldn't do it. So the director had a stagehand take Jackie's dog behind a building and fire a prop gun. Then the director told Jackie that he had his dog shot.
That is absolutely horrible.
Maybe, but he did really get the shot, and they didn't shoot the dog. So I guess it all worked out.
There will be none of that here as we welcome Jalen Stoneburner and her mom, Ramsey, and also Courtney McLaughlin to tell us what they have been doing in film.
Then we'll break down the classic WALL-E. I have said it before on this show, I love Pixar films, and this is one of my favorite. We'll see you at the table.
Good morning, Mr. Rice. Dr. Hassan told me you would like a second opinion on your diagnosis. I reviewed your medical records and, well, I'm sorry. The cancer is spreading rapidly and your body just can't handle another round of chemo. Basically, there's nothing else we can medically do for you. Is there anybody I can call? Any family? Did the nurse inform you of hospice? It's a great program. I strongly suggest you follow through with them. Is there anything else? Stop by the front desk before you leave and the nurse will give you some prescriptions. They should help you. Take care, Mr. Rice.
This too girly?
All right, gentlemen, I want a good, clean fight. Are there any questions from the challenger?
Which one's Ward?
Ward. Big Bird.
Big dumb bird?
Yeah.
Are there any questions from the champion?
Yeah, I got a question. How's the daughter, kid?
All right.
We should tell her.
Oh. Hey, really, you okay?
Oh?
So sorry, guys, I forgot.
Ashley, help me!
Okay, Evan, help me turn her on her side.
We've been monitoring Hope's condition for the past 6 months, and I'm sorry to say that our options are limited.
You take a few shots to the jaw, you go down.
Now, there is a procedure that might be able to help where the medications couldn't.
This isn't over yet, Valmont! Get up!
You don't answer the 10 count. And I make sure all of Hope's medical expenses are taken care of.
Listen, little man. You better take Mr. Bernard's offer.
This isn't about me. This is about her. This is about Hope. Everything I do is about giving her the better life.
Otherwise, I'm gonna put you in the emergency room right next to your little girl. Got that?
I'm gonna do everything I can to make this right.
We have to go.
What?
The compound's been overrun.
We have to get somewhere safe, Eddie. Come on.
We're safe.
That's when the whole world went wrong. Don't get me wrong, what happened is horrible. I finally felt adjusted.
We have to go. Go now.
You kept what was important.
What's that?
Your will to live.
Welcome back to Film Speak. We're sitting here today with our guests. We have child actors and a mom here to help us represent. Talking about kids in local film today. How are you guys doing today?
Good, how are you?
I'm actually doing pretty good.
Me too.
So I guess we'll start at the far end with the show mom.
Stage mom.
Stage mom, movie mom. Tell us, Ramsey, what's it like trying to help your daughter get into acting in the area? And what kind of roles are there for kids?
Well, I'm finding that there's actually a lot more than I had originally anticipated. It seems, for us, we're not looking for anything, Disney or Nickelodeon, so I think our options are more open. I don't know if we were looking for something like that, we might have to travel farther. But, we can do the scary movies, we can do the dramas, we can do a lot of different things. And I think there's a lot of shorts and a lot of student productions that are needing kids. And, we're willing to help out and start small. And it's working for us so far. So
a good way for her to build up experience, and also you as a
absolutely
stage mom,
yeah,
to build up experience.
I'm learning too, so I learn as I go, and learning how to help her develop her talent, and then learning how to find.
What do you
films.
think about acting, Jalen?
I love acting.
You love acting? Do you like pretending to be somebody else?
I love to be a zombie in acting.
I know. I know, because you were a zombie in our film, Will to Live. You were a good zombie, too.
Very good zombie.
Very good zombie. Yeah. Very creepy. I mean, one of those things where you're just like, eh.
I remember when I was a crawler.
Yeah.
The thing.
And you've done some other movies, though, too, haven't you? But the zombie, is that your favorite thing to do? What's your next favorite thing to do?
I don't know.
Do you prefer to do like the horror movies? Do you like the scary stuff most? Well, you see, that's a good thing. We'll take that.
Now, as stage mom with a little actor daughter, do you run into any obstacles, like her choosing between anything like sports or acting, or do you have any conflicts that
Well,
arise?
we had started. She had expressed interest in playing football for the first time, and we have a pretty good Pee-wee football thing in our town, and so I'd signed her up. She did the little football camp thing, and then she started on the regular football season or whatever, practice, and she just told me, I'd rather be acting. So we packed up and went to the Indie Gathering that same weekend.
Oh, wow.
And got to meet some really, great contacts.
Sure.
Some people from New York, some people from all over the place, and so.
New York?
Yeah.
New York City?
Yeah.
Did you have fun at the Indie Gathering, Jalen? Yeah. You went to Horror Hound, too. Didn't she go to Horror Hound? Did you like that?
We went to Horror Hound, and she dressed up as Khaleesi, Daenerys Targaryen.
From Game of Thrones.
From Game of Thrones, and was a hit, and she knew it. People were asking to take her picture, and we were just, walking around the place. It wasn't like were set up to do anything, and people would stop. They were developing lines. They were getting in lines to take pictures.
Wow.
Very cool.
And she would, do the whole pose.
Little mini.
There it is.
With the dragon.
Mm-hmm. Hold her dragon.
Now, Courtney?
Yes.
Excellent. See, I'm horrible with names. So
okay.
When I can get somebody's name right, I'm so happy. You were telling us before the show and everything that you had just got done working on a film.
Yeah, I did. I just got done doing a short film called Flame of Hope.
Flame of Hope. Now, will people be able to find that on the internet?
Well, there's a trailer on the internet right now. That's all that's out right now. They haven't finished putting it all together yet.
I'm totally understand about that.
Yeah, but it was so much fun. See all the cameras and all stuff that went into it.
Now, was there anything that you had to do for to get into the mood for your character and to become your character?
Oh yeah, she had developed a disease during the movie called epilepsy, so I had to learn how to do a seizure and do the right, make the arms.
Yeah. Well, okay, because there is a, I've had friends who have gone into seizures and I've witnessed them, and there is a big difference that if you can tell when somebody's in a movie not doing it right. And it's good that you went through the trouble to be able to portray it correctly.
Yeah, it was like a little hard at first, but then once I started doing it a few more times, having to like do it over again, it got easier to do it over again.
Well, that's good. Now, do you have any other films that you've been working on, or do you have anything coming up?
In July, I finished filming an independent film called Lux in Tenebris.
Oh, nice.
They hope that might come out next year in theaters.
That's a feature film. It's a full length. Wow, very cool.
Flame of Hope was almost a feature film, but it was a short film.
It was just under, yeah.
Yeah, just under.
Short films are important. They get your name out there, and it's definitely a good way to demonstrate your art.
Oh, yeah.
Now, Jalen, do you have anything coming up soon?
We've done some auditions.
You've done some auditions
the last
recently?
couple of weeks, but we haven't heard back from anybody yet, so, who knows. She just finished doing a flashback sequence for The Mime. That'll be coming out soon. I think they're wrapping up this weekend or next.
Yeah, I think it's today.
Yeah.
They're doing their last shooting today. I also had a cameo in The Mime.
I was in that as well. So
we're in another movie together. We've done it. Jalen has acted in 3 shorts of ours. 3 shorts of ours. So yeah, we've worked a couple of times together. It's a lot of fun stuff. You can check out Jalen at the Burn Mill YouTube site, Burn Mill Productions. We have our own YouTube channel, and you can check out a couple of the shorts with Jalen in it. Solid.
Ladies, who are your favorite actresses right now? Who do you watch a lot?
I like the shows that are on Disney that have more of the real people, like that have the real people. Because sometimes when like you want to like do something that you have real people in it, you want to like kind of watch to see how they act and what their reactions to things are.
So you like Disney?
Yes. Oh, yes.
Jalen, who do you like to watch? What actress?
Khaleesi.
Game of Thrones.
Emilia Clarke. That's her name.
Amelia Clark.
Amelia Clarke.
She likes her a lot.
Very nice.
I'm sure it has nothing to do with the dragons.
Yeah. Just name the dragon. That's her favorite.
I like dragons too. There's nothing wrong with that.
Who doesn't like dragons?
Who doesn't like dragons?
They're awesome.
You know, I would like it so that I could ride around, cook marshmallows, and then eat people who make me mad.
Yeah.
So, that would be a good thing.
That'd be cool.
Yes.
Would you ride a dragon if you could?
Yeah.
What would happen if you couldn't? What if it was untrainable? It was crazy like your pony. Would you?
I would.
What would you do? You
I
would
would
train
train
it? How would you train it?
In a gym.
In a gym.
In a gym? I would say I would use jelly
I would
beans.
train it with a ball.
You give it a ball.
Yeah.
I remember had a cool dragon was
if it liked balls.
I haven't seen
like,
that
have
yet.
not
I
seen
heard
that
that was
either.
good though.
It's really good.
Did you see that with your grandma, Maleficent, with the dragon? Okay, apparently
No,
not.
guess
Hey,
not.
see, I remember the original cartoon.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah, the dragon in the cartoon was pretty awesome.
That scared
It's like
me when I was
it's
little.
basically
Yeah.
the same thing.
I never saw
But
that.
like the girl that her name's Maleficent, she doesn't turn into the dragon. She has like this little partner that she turns into the dragon.
That she turns into the dragon. Very
Very
cool.
nice.
Yeah, I'm with you in a lot of ways. I like watching stuff in the realm of when I'm going to do something. I like watching, like I'm writing a Western right now, and so I've been watching nothing but Westerns. You know, because it gets you in that right mindset. And the same thing for acting. I'm not a great actor. I'm not. I'm terrible. I'll flat out admit it.
He's great.
I'm awful.
He's fantastic.
But I'm a great imitator, right? I am a great imitator. So I usually find that my acting has to do more with imitating than actual natural acting. I just gave away a trade secret.
Shh, don't tell anybody.
Well, thank you guys very much. I hope you're going to stick around because we're going to be talking about the most incredible movie, WALL-E. and get your guys' opinions and see what you think of it. Does that sound good? So join us back here in just a couple of minutes. We're going to show some stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with what we're doing right now. And then we'll be back and talk about WALL-E. Thank you. All right.
Where's Lana?
I haven't seen her.
I have absolutely no idea.
Hey, no worries, guys. I got Lana covered. I got this.
Okay, guys, I'm here.
Wake up, Shaggy, well, it's time to go out with Scooby-Doo. Jump in the mystery machine with Fred, Daphne, and... who? Velma, too. You're gonna see some ghosts. Get Mr. Witherspoon in robes. Oh, Shaggy, you're gonna eat a sandwich.
Captain America!
Yes, little girl.
Will you tell us a story about America?
Ooh, and the Wild West.
I want ice cream.
Well, ice cream after, and I'll do you one better than that. I'll tell you a story about America and Tom Jones. You see, when I was a little kid, my mom dated this Arabic guy named Abdul. Kind of funny, huh? Funny name. Yes?
What does Arabic mean?
Oh, he's from another country called Arabia. It's not America, so it's not as good. Anyhow, so she was dating this guy, and one day we all came home into our apartment, and my mom had this really big hi-fi record system that she could play records on.
What's a record?
It's kind of like a really big CD and it's black, so it's not as good. Anyhow, he went over to the hi-fi and he put the record on and he put the needle on the record and suddenly this music burst forth from the record player. It was like, ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. My mom was in the kitchen and she came running out and said, rip! And she ripped the record off and she said, what is this? And Abdul said, well, in my country, this is the best singer we all love very much.
Sounding funny.
Well, because he talked kind of funny because he was not from America. In America, though, we don't talk funny, do we?
No.
That's right. Anyhow, my mom said, well, we're not listening to this here because this is America. And in America, we listen to Tom Jones. Pussycat, pussycat, I love you. Yes, I do. Cut. True story, by the way.
Look, we're still maintaining.
What is it? Bring it over here, Bruno. Thank you, Bruno. It's from a lawyer.
What is it, Bruno?
Yeah, a lawyer.
It's something bad, isn't it?
How many times have I told you, just because something isn't good, it's not bad?
I only mean bad.
Must be something very bad.
nothing is very bad.
It is, isn't it?
He's gonna come here and bring other people.
Oh, Daddy wouldn't like that.
What other people?
They want to become your legal guardians as the only known surviving heirs of the estate of Titus W. Murray.
Isn't it Daddy?
On the 14th of... Today is the 14th. Oh, now, children, we've got to keep some secrets today. Cut. That's it.
Nice.
We're recording.
Welcome to another episode of Film Speak. I'm your host, Bill. Maniacal Laugh, Maniacal Laugh. And I'm Lana. Joanna couldn't be here today because she's super awesome. We miss her though. I know, she's my best friend. No, she's my best friend. She's better than Tom Hiddleston. And he's a British guy. And I love them. And I love film. I know everything.
Are you playing with your toys again?
Maybe.
What'd I tell you about playing with me, Joanna?
If you're going to play with me, going to have to be a lot nicer than that.
And you have to talk British. You need an accent if you're going to play with me.
I wanted to touch myself.
Welcome to Film Speak.
I'm touching myself. And I guess we're rolling? We are rolling.
Are we rolling?
We are rolling.
Woohoo!
Welcome back to Film Speak. We're sitting here with our guest. We have Ramsey, mom actress and stage mom. We have Jalen, young actress. We have Courtney, another young actress. We're here to talk about the movie WALL-E.
Yay! WALL-E. I love WALL-E.
I guess we'll start off. We started off the other end. We'll start off with you this time, Courtney. What do you think of WALL-E?
I think WALL-E, he's like, at first, he's just like a little scared robot. He just doesn't know what's going to happen. He's all by himself. And then he finds Eva and they fall in love. And I think it's just it's a cute movie, but then it's sad too because the people are up in space not knowing that there's life on Earth, and they're fat.
Yeah, they do get kind of big. You know, there was a big deal made about that when the movie came out because people are like, it was a gross representation of overweight people.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of understand because in the future, if a bunch of people are having robots do everything for them, I mean, we've kind of seen in American society that, you know, it's just a natural way of things. So I say, yeah, it's a shame that people felt that way, but I thought it was a true representation. Well, now, what did you think of the movie WALL-E, Jalen?
I kind of like it because when he finds a girl, he likes fall in love with him. I like when that part happens.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite love stories out of any movie.
And I like when the paper falls off of his head when he's going up that tube.
Yeah.
It's funny.
That was pretty funny.
He says, "What?"
Now, how about you, Ramsey?
It's really one of my favorites. You know, it's your typical love story. Boy meets girl, boy falls for girl, and then boy's got to chase girl. But it's not a boy and a girl, so it's perfect.
Well, you know, when they were writing it, the theme for the whole film was that irrational love will overcome anything, including programming, which I just thought is a nice theme. Just it's the love conquers all thing.
Yep.
Which is just really great. And I love the tidbits and all the things that they threw into WALL-E. Like, did you catch any of the references to the other movies? Anybody?
I know that there were some of the same voice actors.
Same voice actors, but they always put like stuff from other movies. The Eva, when she's going around searching, she opens up a Planet Pizza, delivery truck, the same one that was from Toy Story, and opens it up and searches it.
They do that a lot, like in like Disney and Pixar movies. They always like to give people a little hint. Like they always hide something in the movie to like give people
Easter eggs.
Easter eggs. Like in another movie, there's Rapunzel hidden in Frozen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, Wall-E's name itself is an Easter egg because it's named after Walter Elias Disney. So they named it after the king of Disney, you know, himself. That's Wall-E.
That's cool.
Which is kind of a neat little nod.
Sure. Yeah.
I think. I thought it was beautifully done. You know, it's also the only Pixar movie to have live-action filming. Because what's his Willard Scott? Is that the actor's name from SCTV?
Oh, yeah.
The
president. He's the president.
He's the president. They actually show filmed footage. And that was the
Right.
first time they ever put live-action footage in a Pixar movie.
It worked well. I thought it did.
Yeah, it was a neat. And I don't care what they say about him privately. I love Willard Scott. You know, stuff happens. Just ask Pee Wee Herman. You know, it's bound to happen. I didn't say anything bad.
Kids episode. Just saying. I like how it shows when you fall in love, how it changes your entire world.
Yeah, and how you look on things.
Yep.
Which is a really neat aspect. Just a great love story. I love that they had Twinkies and cockroaches surviving everything.
Yes.
You know, which is always kind of like the inside joke of the end of the world.
Yep.
You know, and I found out something really neat. I didn't know this. After Toy Story was a success, they went and Pixar had this giant lunch to brainstorm. And in this one luncheon after Toy Story, they thought up WALL-E, Finding Nemo, there's a couple more there, Monsters, Inc., and Bug's Life. All were thought up
At the lunch.
Over lunch.
over lunch once just after Toy Story. And to think, you know, there's some of my favorite pictures right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Monsters, Inc., the Pixar ball and Jessie and Finding Nemo are all hidden. And when the little girl Boo is in her room, her toys, they have Jessie, Nemo, and then the Pixar ball.
Ah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I remember that.
I missed that one. After a while, I'll have to rewatch that so I can see it.
She's got a big stuffed Nemo.
When
Do you like Nemo?
Sully's taking her back to her.
I like Nemo.
You know they're coming out with a new one next year.
Finding
Really?
Dory.
Finding Dory. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I thought I'd read that somewhere.
Just keep swimming.
And then just keep swimming.
Just keep swimming. Just keep
Something really
swimming.
cool is, you know, Pixar started off as part of George Lucas's Industrial Light and Magic, his special effects company. And then it moved to open up their own branch and then joined with Disney and stuff. So they didn't even start off making animations. They started off making special effects.
Very cool.
There's a voice actor named Ben Burt, and he did 80% of the voices in WALL-E.
Yeah.
All the robot sounds. He went out and Foleyed them all. He went out to a junkyard and came up with all the robot sounds and different sounds in the movie himself.
Very cool.
Just by banging around. Even like, you know, the clicking of the cockroaches? That's a handcuff being opened and closed. You know, that sound of a hand, well, you guys shouldn't know exactly yet the sound of a handcuff opening and closing. But, I mean, that's where he got the sound for that.
That's cool.
What's your favorite part of the movie?
The trash bag.
Yeah, the trash bag. And I like when he goes like, out in space.
Yeah.
And I like when he goes like this when the girl.
I like it when he's using the fire extinguisher
Yeah.
to
Yeah,
go
he
through
goes,
space.
My favorite part of the whole movie is when the crazy robots are all kind of scattered around, and there's the one that paints the lines, and he's just painting everything as hiding in one of the closets, and he's got like a trail that's leading out to it, and one of the steward or kiosk robots or whatever sees it, and he goes, wrong. I say that to my kids all the time when I come in and the dishes aren't done or whatever. I'm like, wrong.
I love that, you know, when the captain walks in for the first time in
the
WALL-E,
morning.
walks into his, what do they call it? The driving room in the spaceship. It's in the tip of my tongue. Anyways, they're playing the Blue Danube. The bridge, thank you. You can shout it to me, make me feel like an idiot. I love being slammed on my own show. It's part of the pleasures of it all. But when he walks on, they're playing the Blue Danube, which is from 2001, the big spacewalk scene. It's what they open up with when they go out into outer space, the Blue Danube.
Interesting.
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 Yes, because we have a 2001 show coming up. Plug! And some other curious things was like, you know, the Eve and Eva? Eva. Was the look of Eva was designed by the same guy who designed the Apple iPods.
That makes sense.
Yeah, because you can kind of see that, can't you?
Little iPod floating around.
That was just really cool that they were able to like bring in all these different elements to give it a real feel. And even like the feel of the movie. They went and got 1970s cameras and films and filmed in CinemaScope so that they can see how CinemaScope looked and then recreate that look digitally in the animation.
That's cool.
Kind of neat stuff.
Yes.
And I'm getting a little too technical for a kid's show, aren't I?
I particularly liked Wally because he reminds me of Johnny Five, and that was something from my childhood.
Short Circuit.
Short Circuit.
Yes. As long as you don't mention Short Circuit 2, you know, that's fine. I can go with Short Circuit, but we can't mention Short Circuit 2, which I just did.
Yeah. Not a plug.
Not a plug. Not a plug. Don't watch it unless you're into like masochism or something.
My favorite part of Wally is when Eva comes on Earth and Wally sees her and then they meet and then she sees the plant and takes it and then he tries to like get her to come back alive and he's just right beside her and then he goes to grab around her arm and it just goes whoop and he's just like he's like get off.
I love like that whole sequence you just mentioned. Like he decorates her with Christmas lights.
He pulls her around.
Pulls her around, and she's stuck out in the rain, and he's out there with the umbrella trying to protect her and everything. That's love.
I particularly like all the things leading up to that, where he gets ran over by all the shopping carts, or when she blows up the big ships, when she gets stuck to the magnet.
Yeah. Yeah, that is awesome. Well, is there any last thoughts you guys would like to say for Wally?
Wally. I want one, and I also like when he kaboom, the little tiny circle spaceship kabooms, and he's and the other one is
They're going all over the place.
Yeah. And then I like when he goes like
does the loop-de-loops.
Yeah.
I think it's sad when he gets crushed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But luckily he comes back.
Yeah.
It's funny when the captain starts fighting the robot that's just like, no, we can't do that. Like the big eye thing. He's just like,
When he has the Manuel.
Manuel?
Yeah.
Well, I love
That's
that.
funny.
Also, I love, we didn't point out that Sigourney Weaver is the computer, which is not her first time being a computer voice. It just reminded me of Galaxy Quest.
Yeah.
This is my one job. It's stupid, but I'm going to do it.
The little cleaner dude, whenever something's dirty, he's just like,
Yeah. I think he's my favorite character. Yeah.
Mo.
I like because he's got a job to do, but he also has rules to follow. And he has to decide what's more important, getting his job done or following the rules.
Yeah. I got one more thing about Wally.
What would you like to say about Wally?
I like when Wally sticks his foot and rubs it on
Gizmo's face
dirty.
Yeah.
Gizmo's face dirty. I like that. Okay, this is beyond the kids again, but I like that all the robots obeyed the Isaac Asimov rules of robots, you know, that he established back in like those 50s sci-fi books, iRobot. They all follow those can't kill a human, can't hurt a human, have to obey a human law. Even though the bad robots don't even like it, they still stick to those fundamental 3 laws, which I thought was really cool. Well, I think that's about it. I guess what we've come out of all this is, one, Wall-E is really cool. Watch Pixar films. Yeah, if you haven't seen Wall-E, don't be such a loser and go watch it. You know? I guess, I mean, because, yeah, we're living under a rock, or you're some Tommy who doesn't watch cartoons. Get over yourself. Go watch Wall-E.
Yeah, it's not just for little kids.
It's not just for little kids.
I mean, we watched it again last night for the umpteenth thousandth time, and I saw something new that I didn't pay attention.
Isn't that the mark of a great film, though?
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
it was the crazy guy that massages people, that he beats everybody up because he's like, but at the very end, in the scene where all the people are laying around because they fell off their chairs, I happen to notice he's over there massaging somebody's back. So, yeah.
It's the little things that
count.
count.
It's the little things, yep.
Oh, and I like when Wall-E pushes that guy back onto his chair, and he's like hanging off of his chair, and he says, "Wall-E."
Wall-E.
And the guy says, "Nope, not Eva."
Well, everybody, please join us. We're going to do our little exit out, and we'll say goodbye and everything. And please come and watch us again for another episode of Film Speak. And go see Wall-E.
Go see Wall-E.
Bye now.
Wall-E.
Everybody say bye.
Bye.
Big byes. Bye.
Are we done?
Outta
We're
here.
done. Okay.
All right, kids.
Hi, I'm Juju Crow. I'm here by the good grace of Burn Mill Productions. Their show Film Speak is becoming a rapid underground success in some places. I'm working on it. Anyway, I'm gonna do an original song called If Cain Was Able. So here we go. From the start, the light shone down on you, and I can't contain my jealousy. In my heart, I wanna be there for you, but it's like you overshadow me. God, why can't they see that I'm one of yours? What did you send me down here for? I don't wanna be my brother's keeper. If you're gonna love him more, it's so dark and my mind's hating you. Cannot seem to free myself. In my heart, I wanna be there for you, but I'm serving a lifetime in hell. For my crime, the whole world feels the pain. My brother's blood screaming from the ground. Time for me to feel love again. Can my salvation be found? God, why can't they see that I'm one of yours? What did you send me down here for? I don't wanna be my brother's keeper. God, why can't they see that I'm one of yours? What did you say?
down here for? I don't want to be my brother's keeper. If you're gonna love him more. So that was, if Kane was able. Thank you very much. My fans are called Crowbots. If you want to become a Crowbot, I not only share myself shamelessly, but I do it for everybody else. You can find me on Facebook. Find me at jujucrow.wix.com/Crowbot. GoFundMe.com/CXC5JO. And you can find me on the episodes of Film Speak through Burn Mill Productions. They rock. Thanks for having me.
What a great show. Thanks to Jalen, Ramsey, and Courtney for joining us today on Film Speak.
Join us next time when I will try to spontaneously combust.
Do you think that will work? Because I don't think you are quite as hot as you think you are.
You may be right about that.
Please join us next week, and if you need a fix, you can find Film Speak on Facebook.
That is at facebook.com/talkfilmstome. Let us know how much you love and or hate us. Bye everybody. Anytime, just go ahead and start.
Tell me about it, stud.
Since you asked, please check us out on DATV. You can find Film Speak there at 12 o'clock noon Sundays and 7:30 in the morning on DATV. You can also find us at the Burn Mill Productions YouTube channel. Thank you for watching. You want to say anything? He says watch Film Speak.